Okay, this lesson is about how to use TEEL, and we use TEEL to write detailed paragraphs. So I'm going to be showing you and explaining to you what a detailed paragraph should have and what one looks like. So when we try and write a paragraph, we need some sort of structure. Whether you're in year 7 or year 12, it's really important that writing has structure. So we use TEEL. T is the topic sentence, E is the explanation sentence, second E is the example sentence, and the L is the link sentence. The topic sentence is like an introduction. It straight away answers a question, but in not much detail. The explanation sentence is where you explain your answer and why the answer is right, and you use an example sentence to help you explain that example and to show why that's the right reason. And then the link sentence sums up what you've said and re-answers the question. I've heard some people say, oh, it can only be 4 sentences. It can be really between 4 and 12 sentences. That's what we're looking for a decent paragraph. So start off with trying to get 4. If you need more sentences because you're trying to explain something or you're trying to use an example, that's fine. What we need you to do is to be using that structure, that TEEL structure. So let's have a look at an example. So I've been doing this in my year 9 geography class. We're looking at biomes, so they're ecosystems, and we're looking at soils and humans. So we're seeing how humans and soils relate to biomes. So that would be our question. Here's a little answer. You might think it's not very good. Feel free to add to it. But what I've done, I've color coded different parts of TEEL, and hopefully it will help you with your writing. So here we go. The first sentence is my title explanation. Biomes are very complex ecosystems, and changes to soils caused by human interaction can have negative impacts. That's what an introduction sentence looks like. That's what I'm doing. I'm literally answering a question, but very briefly. The next green is an explanation sentence. Humans can impact soils because they build on land and destroy soils, which will lead to destruction of flora and fauna. So there you go. I'm starting to explain myself a bit more. Still not fully there yet. Now I'm going to use an example. This example, both sentences, the second part of it could be the explanation sentence as well. So don't worry if you're explaining yourself even more, because that's what we want you to do. So this is my example sentence. An example of this is the expansion of houses on the Central Coast, particularly in Warnervale, where lots of houses have been built on unused land. The construction will reduce the area for plants and animals to live because soil will become exposed to rain and wind. So a bit more of an explanation, but definitely use of an example there. And then my final sentence. Therefore, the flora and fauna will have to find alternative habitats. This will change how biomes survive. So there you go. I'm sort of summing it up into 2 small sentences and linking it back to the answer. Start off basic. Start off trying to get the 4 sentences with each part. Do what I've done. Color code the sentences to show that you've done it. And then don't feel that you've got to be restricted to the 4 sentences. If you need more sentences, do it. That's what we want to see you do, explaining using examples. But most importantly as well, use that link. That's how you're going to improve your writing, and also how you'll write a structured essay. Remember, if you're in year 7 to year 12, you need to use this model. All right, thanks.